All right, this is just going to be a little short. Just a just one verse actually. Well, few. And this is going to be Isaiah 5, um, going from the beginning to just after 11. So here we go anyway. Now will I sing to my beloved a song of my beloved, touching his vineyard, my well beloved had a vineyard in a very fruitful hill.
Songs of Solomon.
Songs of Solomon. Does that remind you of something? And he fenced it and gathered out of the stones thereof, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a tower in the midst of it, and also made a winepress therein. And he looked that it should bring forth grapes. What does it say in Solomon? My mother's children were angry with me, so he made me the keeper of the vineyards, but I did not keep my own. Jacob? That it should bring forth grapes, and it brought forth wild grapes. And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem and men of Judah, judge, I pray you, betwixt me and my vineyard. Little foxes. What could have been done more to my vineyard that I have not done it? Wherefore, when I looked that it should bring forth grapes, but it brought forth wild grapes. And now, go to, I will tell you what I will do to my vineyard. I will take away the hedge thereof, and it shall be eaten up, and break down the wall thereof, and it shall be trodden down. And I will lay it waste, it shall not be pruned nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns, and I will also command the clouds that they rain no rain upon it. Now, what's that talking about? You know, this is the time when the ones who are tending the vineyard are taken away, because there's only wild grapes left. You know, so he's talking about tribulation. He's talking about the vineyard now, the one that the bits that are left. They're all wild grapes. I don't want them. He was trying to grow the choicest grapes, the nicest grapes, ones that are pleasant to the taste. You know, but some of those grapes won't listen, and some of the little foxes got in the way. But never mind, because this is what's going to happen to the rest. Tribulation, probably. And I will lay it waste, it shall not be pruned nor digged, and there shall come up briars and thorns. I will also command the clouds, and they rain no rain upon it. For the vineyard of the Lord of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. So, if you're one of those wild grapes, that means you never made it into the house of Israel or the house of Judah, did you? Because you were a wild grape. And he looked for judgment, but behold, oppression, for righteousness, but behold, a cry. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, till there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth. In mine ears saith Jehovah of hosts, of a truth, many houses shall be desolate, even great and fair without inhabitant. Yea, 10 acres of vineyard shall yield one bath, and the seed of a honey shall yield an ephah. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, pride, that continue until night, till wine inflame them, and the harp and the viol, the tabret and the pipe and wine are in their feasts. But they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operations of his hands. Therefore my people are gone into captivity. Yeah, that's right, tribulation. Because they have no knowledge, and their honourable men are famished. And they are famished because I've seen them. And their multitude dried up with thirst. What's the thirst for? Amos, the thirst for the living waters. You know, the thirst for righteousness. What's the right thing to be done? And you can see they're all scratching their heads and they don't really know. And then when you pull them all on it when they're doing the feast, they get all angry because they know they're wrong. It's self-conviction. Get on to what it says though. So therefore my people have gone into captivity because they didn't know the operations of his hand. So they've gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honourable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself and opened up her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, which is their pride, their stuck out chest, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. Yes, hell. And the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled. Oh yeah, we're all blessed. I'm holy, you know, whatever. That's the pomp, yeah, because you don't know the operations of his hands.
Covenant.
Because of your own pomp, because of your own drunkenness, you're not looking at his covenant, what he asked you to do, and you're not looking at the simple things like going to find the scattered tribes and fulfill the royal law. You're not doing that because you're too busy with your own drunken, vain imaginings. And it upsets me because I actually love yous. I don't want hell to enlarge your mouth for you. I really don't. But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment, and God that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness. Then shall the lambs feed after the manner, and the waste places of the fat ones shall strangers eat. Woe unto them that draw iniquity with cords of vanity. What were we just talking about? Vain imaginings. And sin, as it were, with a cart rope, that say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it, and let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight, puffed up. Woe unto them that are drunk. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, to be full of their own self-praise. I'm in the Ruach, I'm this, and they're a prophet, I'm here. I've never heard so much. Whatever, I'm not going to get into it. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, which is pride, and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward, and take away the righteousness of the righteousness from him. Right, I'm going to leave it right there because it's only a short.
Covenant.
Thought it was a bit of a good message. This is the Covenant of Promise, Vinny and
Refreshing.
Pip's channel. And we're talking about the refreshing of the covenant, because, you know, this is what you all need to learn. You know, you all need to learn about the royal law and how the covenant was refreshed by Messiah. But anyway, this is a short. I've got to get out of here. And whatever. Till next time.